Right now, 1 in 10 women has a condition silently hijacking her hormones Priya, and she has no idea. Over 200 million women have PCOS worldwide tied, and 70% of them don't even know it yet. PCOS isn't just about ovaries, it's a whole body hormonal disorder disrupting insulin, testosterone, and reproduction entirely. Your ovaries are 2 almond-sized organs that grow, select, and release eggs every single month. In a healthy cycle, hormones dance in perfect sync the tab. But in PCOS, that entire dance breaks down completely. In PCOS, your brain fires too much LH hormone, flooding your ovaries with the wrong signal repeatedly. Women do produce testosterone naturally but in PCOS, the ovaries produce way too much of it. Excess testosterone acts like a stop sign, Follicles start growing but get stuck halfway, never reaching ovulation. Those cysts aren't actually cysts. They're arrested follicles forming the classic string of pearls pattern on ultrasound. 70% of women with PCOS have insulin resistance PCOS, meaning their cells literally refuse to absorb blood sugar properly. Extra insulin tells your ovaries to produce more testosterone pollen, which worsens insulin resistance. It's a vicious cycle. Without regular ovulation, the hormonal signal for your period never arrives, causing irregular or completely absent cycles. Excess testosterone tells your skin's oil glands to overproduce PAR, triggering stubborn cystic acne that won't respond to normal treatment. The same hormone causes thicker facial hair and scalp hair loss at the same time. Opposite effects, one culprit. Insulin resistance slows fat burning, while androgens push fat to your abdomen tree. And more fat makes everything even worse. Your brain and ovaries constantly communicate via the HPO axis porum, and in PCOS, those signals go completely wrong. In PCOS, GnRH pulses fire too fast, specifically boosting LH over FSH and tipping hormonal balance completely. In PCOS, LH surges way ahead of FSH, and without enough FSH, follicles simply can't mature. PCOS runs in families. If your mother or sister has it, your own risk increases significantly through inherited genes. Genetics loads the gut, but stress, poor diet, and endocrine-disrupting chemicals pull the trigger on PCOS. Women with PCOS carry elevated inflammation markers, the FO, and that inflammation directly tells ovaries to produce even more androgens. PCOS is the top cause of ovulatory infertility, but most women with it can absolutely still get pregnant. Women with PCOS are 7 times more likely to develop type 2 diabetes PAR. Insulin resistance is the direct link. Inflammation, high insulin, and excess androgens together accelerate artery plaque buildup, raising serious long-term cardiovascular risk. PCOS doesn't just affect your body tone. Hormonal imbalances directly disrupt brain chemistry, raising anxiety and depression risk significantly. There's no single PCOS test. Doctors use the Rotterdam criteria, needing at least 2 of 3 specific diagnostic features. Key PCOS blood markers include testosterone, LH-FSH ratio, fasting insulin, and AMH. PCOS has 4 distinct phenotypes, type A through D, and knowing yours actually determines the best treatment approach. PCOS is lifelong. Fertility concerns dominate in your 20s and 30s, while metabolic risks take over after menopause. Fewer periods means the uterine lining keeps building without shedding a tube, raising the risk of endometrial hyperplasia over time. All those arrested follicles flood the ovary with AMH, suppressing any single follicle from dominating and ovulating normally. New research reveals women with PCOS have a less diverse gut microbiome, directly worsening insulin resistance and whole body inflammation. 2 women with PCOS can look completely different. You might have acne but no period problems, or vice versa. A low glycemic diet keeps blood sugar stable, directly lowering insulin poprin, which then reduces androgen production in your ovaries. Exercise improves insulin sensitivity even before weight changes. Both cardio and strength training help break the PCOS hormonal cycle. Metformin, birth control pills, and letrozole are the main medications doctors use to manage different aspects of PCOS. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which disrupts insulin and pumps up adrenal androgen output, making PCOS dramatically worse. Poor sleep worsens insulin resistance the very next day, making 7 to 9 hours one of the most underrated PCOS treatments available. PCOS is complex but millions of women manage it fully and live healthy, fertile lives. Knowledge is your first step. If this blew your mind, hit subscribe Kaim. We explain your body like no one else does. Share this with someone who needs it Tev. Comment your questions below. If this blew your mind, hit subscribe Hive. We explain your body like no one else does.